Alright, let's get the show on the road! Oh, let's get out of this dystopian future. Cat just started meowing again. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if she chills out. She was chilled out. And then I started talking to the computer and she's like, excuse me. Alright, where were we? We're just, yeah, I know where. Well, I know where we are, quote unquote. I'm just as lost as I usually am. But... Dang, hang on. Ferelden. That's literally what I... Why is this one cooler? Why is this one cooler than the one I have? Well... We're switching it. It's just... There was no difference. I don't understand. Yep. Right, I was like, why does it sound like there's a bunch of rifts? It's probably because there are a bunch of rifts. That is a thing that's happening. We are dealing with. Oh my goodness. You're not demon. Who are you? Yeah. Rex. Are you? You have to be attached to your though. Get Rexians! Can I even close this rift? Okay, there we go. Well, you can just do one, I guess. Demons, come at me!
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. Look at it later.
Where are the hitters? Alright, Dorian, is it later? You wanna look at this?
You've got to love what Alexius has done with the place.
Oh, you mean all the red lyrium? Where is that? Oh, it's up. Yeah, it's up over here. Okay. Is that the way I came in? No, I don't know. I don't know where I am anymore. Hang on. So lost. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go in this door.
Too busy praying to their god towards the entrance. They just can't find good cover these days.
Also, he's like being quiet, and I'm just like, nah, where is he now? Oh, go. This is the you can sneak in on them and ambush them, but I don't give up. Oh, I'm on fire! No, I don't like that. We didn't need to do that. Are we? Where's this guy? Thank you. Alright. Okay.
Venatory severance package stinks.
I don't need to do that. That's for sneaking. That's for sneaking purposes. We're not sneaking. We're done. Another one? I don't think there's anything else here. Just that. Just the ladder. I'm gonna go to... This is just my ultimate destination, right? The dough.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Right, this is the fancy seal door they were talking about in the journal entry we found. Here. Okay, a supply cache. Well, don't mind if I do. Let's just do these.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
One enchanter, this enchanter? Yeah. Boop.
Block them from coming up the stairs!
We're done. We're just going out. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought it's bad. Got it. Don't worry about it.
I could really go for some light reading.
I love you, Dorian. Love him so much. Oh man. I think there's loot over there. Are you loot? Yeah, you are. Ooh, more. See that one? Almost hiding. I don't think that's better than what I have. Ooh! Ooh! An AoE. I can't use it, I can't use it. That's why, it's because I can't use them. See, like, this is the same thing. Aberrator Greatsword. With no additions, but this is just a better one. So that's exactly what happened with this Barbarian Lord Maul. It's just, one is slightly better. Like, okay. That's fine. We don't need this. Do we get any more rings? We don't need more rings. Yes, ma'am. I don't know if y'all can hear the cat. Zoom, when I'm at work, very effectively blocks out the cat. So no, I'll talk to the cat. And you can just, I'll be like, meow. And it's just me. So it would be funny. I don't know if my microphone is picking up the cat or not. Miss Ma'am?
What happened here?
Somebody had very questionable taste.
Huh. I mean, I guess. Miss Ma'am, do you want to go outside? Is this what you're telling me? Or do you just want me to pet you? Because I can fix one of those problems.
We could take them by surprise.
I mean, or I could run in here and do this.
Get that enchanter!
No, you go get him. I'm here smashing you. You get the enchanter.
Dead.
Are they all dead? No.
Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
Really beloved. Alright, I'm gonna go see if this cat wants to be let outside. Just a second. Sorry. Meow! Meow! So needy. Apologies. That won't be happening again. This is my last day happening. Okay. Now, we can leave. Wait, where's the door? Over here? Yeah. Wait, what does... Oh, that's just the fire. Hate that. Why is this all just covered in purple? I need you to stop so that I can see the map. Oh, there's a little dealy bob back here. Can I get back there? South. East. Through that busted down door? And I just can't. Is it literally just the way I came and I'm a ding dong? No. Oh, wait. I'm gonna stop overthinking it. If I'm meant to figure it out, I'll figure it out. Okay. In the meantime, I think I want to go down and come up the other side. Whoa. Oh, that's not okay. No. There we go. Not what I wanted, I think. I think I wanted this one, and I'm at this one. I want this one. Doo doo doo. Oh, right on the Larium. It's not good for you. I just watched this episode of Next Generation where Data accidentally, like, radiation poisons a whole, like, not pre-warp society, and it's real upsetting. He's just like, whoops. I'm like, no, put the metal back in the box, Data. Like, put the metal back in the box. It's bad for you. Oh, man. Yeah, that's how I feel about this red lyrium. Look at my friends. They're extremely fucked up. Anyway. Okay. Now we're on the other side.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here.
But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Whoa. Oh. Oh, masterwork wave blade. Wave blade. Vaults in here. And a bunch of lyrium. Bunch of bad lyrium. Hello! Smash.
One down!
Smash through the wall. That's a old dead body. Ow! Is that just like a rune? Ow! F you! Oh my word!
The warrior!
No, we're not falling back.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
I bet you do. Alright. Let me read this. Studies on the Blight. Why are we studying the Blight, I wonder? Introduction of Blight to prisoners. Yields no discernible pattern. That's so gross. Disease progresses erratically. Some subjects die within hours despite all efforts. Others show no symptoms at all. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. A later entry follows. 6 more subjects died. Transfusions of blood from resistant prisoners slow the rate of corruption only slightly. Healthy flesh taken from live subjects and implanted in the infected will often die even before corruption spreads to it. In cases where implantation is successful, blight corruption spreads across donor flesh faster than host flesh. Prisoner Leliana has been the most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. Yikes! So they've been... Oh, she's all blighted, that's why she's fucked up. They blighted her. Gave her the blight. Well, that's rough, buddy. I guess I just really want to smash that door. I want to smash that door, because I can do that. I like being able to do these things. With my foot! Kick it down, because I'm strong. Alright, let's... Oh, that's just a lot of red layers in here. Let me... Why are you running around like that? What do we get? Dagger that I don't need. Swords. Swords that I don't need. Ah! Sleepy. Alright. I'm just gonna put both these. Wait. Goodbye. Hat. Another elven cowl. Let's go. Alright, we've traded out the silk for some plush fustian velvet. The silk looks better, but this will keep you alive better, so we're gonna do that for now. Alright. Alright. Let me turn this back on so I can see it. Go through the door. I feel like there's other things I can get in here. There's definitely more lower grade. There's like more. There's more to this story here that we can find, I think. And supply cache, which I actually I'm pleased to find. Did I do the thing? No. Great. Amulet. We all have amulets on already, though, right? Yeah. I need that. I think we all are already wearing amulets. More rings. Oh, you don't have an amulet. You wear a cunning amulet. That's good for you, I think. A rogue to have cunning. If I understand how this game works at all, I think that makes sense. Oh, I have been in here? We killed dudes in here before. Back out the other way. Damn, still lost. Let's try. Wait. Oh, that's just into the room that I already smashed my way into. I think this is new though. No? Nope. We've been in here before. From the other side. Okay. I think we're good. Yep. Oh my gosh. Big circle. Big circles. It's fine, don't worry about it. Back down. And to the big door. Time for some sad things to happen.
No Venatori this time, Alexius? Where's the trap? Your guards?
There's no longer any point. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
I think that's a no, Dorian. I don't think he thinks it was worth it. He didn't get what he wanted out of it anyway. I like this section.
It does matter. I will undo this.
How many times have I tried? The past cannot be undone. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, there is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
No.
No!
No, we didn't see Felix do it. I wonder where I missed that.
I gave him the world!
excel at using that. Yep. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh. Let's go. Alright, where'd he go? In case you were unaware, Felix was really messed up. Like, mentally gone.
This world's already lost!
So, not, you know, it wasn't a good time for Felix. Alright, roaches. Oh. Y'all gonna kill him by the time I get to him up here? Right.
The Elder One will destroy us both! Tell me again how you're gonna seal the breach!
We're working on it.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. He didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
It is truly tragic.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others. Sad, isn't it? This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now!
I'm so excited for Minrathous. I'm so excited!
The Elder One.
You have to hurry. This is bad.
We'll hold the main door. Once they break through, it's all you, Nightingale.
My friends. My friends, my friends! We, like, don't even know each other. He was, like, Max has just, like, met these people.
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have arrows.
It's not a lot, for the record. So work fast, Dorian. Let's go. Seems so nice.
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
Put aside all claim to Redcliffe, and we let you live.
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Your boy just needs some serious therapy.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Poor man. Poor man can't handle his loss.
Or not.
Grand Enchanter Fiona,
Queen Anora.
Hello.
when I granted your mages sanctuary, I thought it was understood that they would not force my people from their homes.
Your Majesty, let me assure you, we never intended any of this.
Your intentions ceased to matter when my people were threatened. I am rescinding my offer of sanctuary. You and your followers will leave Ferelden at once.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I suggest conscripting them. They've proven what they'll do given too much freedom.
I've known a lot of mages. They can be loyal friends if you let them. Friends who make bad decisions, but still loyal.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
I mean... Yeah, I really should discuss this with my advisors, but...
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
We'll discuss this later.
Yeah, I'll bet we will.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
Whether you accept the Inquisition's alliance or not, you will leave my kingdom.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
I really do wish that you could be like, okay, come with us. Come with us to Haven. We'll discuss it. Like, we're gonna take you in, but like, we'll discuss it. Instead of being like, yeah, let me just make this decision right here by myself. I'm not even in charge. Not even in charge. I'm just some guy. I was literally a prisoner of the Inquisition, quote unquote, like a week ago. Like, listen.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open. We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them. I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
I do think she's officially mad at me. I think the great disapproval tipped her back onto the other side. I think that any approval I got from Cassandra is now. We gotta work on her again. That's all I'm saying.
The longer the breach is open, the more damage it does. We should head there as soon as possible.
Agreed.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Thank you. I'd be honored to help with the plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
I must admit, I'm surprised.
We both saw what could happen, what this Elder One and his cult are trying to do. Not everything from Tevinter is terrible. Some of us have fought for eons against this sort of madness. It's my duty to stand with you. That future will not come to pass.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Man, that boy is flashing like almost a whole titty. Peeking out of that armor. No wonder you're cold, Dorian. It's cold up here. Put on some clothes. Put on a whole shirt. Bless.
The Inquisition appreciate your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Just here to drop off
The
my stuff.
apothecary would like to know
We can
why you
use
need
that.
so much death root. To do my job. Oh, I'll just tell him that, Enchanter.
I'm not an enchanter. I'm an apprentice. Just please tell Adon I need that death root. I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
The Chantry should be a place of hope, not another group scrambling for answers.
That must be its strength again. The Chants did much to bridge nations. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andrasti's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants to secure peace in Thedas.
Planning to steer the history of the world, Ambassador Montillier?
I believe the Inquisition is already charting that course. Which brings me to a question, if you have a moment. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach.
Oh boy, oh boy.
If it were up to you, how would you reply?
Will my answer change your reply to the Chantry?
If Leliana, Cassandra, Cullen, and I could agree on our official stance, I could answer that. We should decide soon. The revered mothers don't seem to know what to make of you.
I struggle to decide this for Max, because I feel like there's a part of him that does feel like he was chosen by Andraste, like, this is a path that he, like, is called to walk. But I feel like he definitely has a healthy amount of, like, it's not like she spoke to me or anything, like, like, you know, like, I was like, and I have a feeling that this will be a really, really more gung-ho than I want, so I'm gonna go with this one.
I don't know if a miracle from Andraste saved me any more than they do.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
Then maybe we lean into it. I don't know. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's a tricky one. Alright. Gonna take some detours before I continue this. Let's see.
I understand you were instrumental in garnering the assistance of the rebel mages. It is well done. And I pray this Inquisition fares better than the Chantry in its handling of magic.
We will try.
In some ways, Andraste had the simpler task. Magic should serve man, and not rule over him. That tells us what should be, but it does not tell us how to get there. So many times the methods of men have undone the spirit of their goal.
I love that line.
Once you have sealed the breach, we shall see whether this Inquisition is truer to the Chantry, or its own namesake.
So many times, the methods of man have undone the spirit of their goals. What a good line. It's such a good line. Okay, we don't...
Farewell, revered mother.
Until next time.
I haven't been down here yet. I'm gonna go down here. Let me check out down here. And bonk my head on this. Bonk. Even easier to bonk when I have a big stick. Bonk. Sorry, it's fun for me. Oh, it's Chantry hierarchy. More. About the Chantry. Oh, very dark. Can't do that. Dude, is Alexius down here? That'd be crazy. Can't open that. It's so wild to me that, like, you need a rogue to open these. And there's no way to get a rogue down here unless you play a rogue. Like, that's just not fair. Like, it's just rude. That's all I have to say. let's do a little leveling up. Let's level up over here. Any multiple targets with single roll restore stamina. I mean, that's pretty dope, actually. Wait, does anybody else have a point? Yeah. Phenomena. Legend slash. Don't need to do them right now. I don't need to do them right now. Okie dokie. Continue on my catching up with folks.
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
I'm not sure how conscripting them would have, like, avoided that particular problem. Like, I don't even remember. I don't think I've ever conscripted them, so I don't really know what that entails. But, like, I don't really know how that would change the fact that there's a whole bunch of mages and there's unstable, like, and the Veil is unstable and there's still gonna be abominations, like, regardless. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that has to do with, like, the contract we offer them.
We can handle the mages. There's no need for Templars.
Have any of these men faced an abomination before, my dear? Have you?
I mean,
the Veil is broken, and the raw power of the Fade rushes out like floodwaters through a shattered levee. In ordinary places where the Veil is weak, magic is much more likely to attract demons. And if demons can walk our world with no blood magic to summon them, how safe do you think our allies are? There has never been a greater threat to mages than the Breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages?
It's not so much an opinion as grasping the obvious. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
Love all these choices.
You're preaching to the choir, Vivienne.
Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
This is way too complex an answer to give you in one of three choices. Also, what does this even mean? Like, as opposed to the, like... Meh, I wanna see what it says.
Mages shouldn't be kept out of the Chantry. Who knows the dangers of magic better than a mage?
A curious idea. Such twists and turns your mind takes. It's something to consider, my dear.
Indeed. Indeed. Alrighty. Yeah, I want to catch up with everybody before I go And I mean,
Lovely.
They should have this breach sealed soon enough.
I suppose their gold spends as well as anyone else's.
truth, preach. Before I talk to her, hang on. Like, I mean, the next thing is this, which I'm totally down to just go do, to be quite honest. Yeah, like, none of this is gonna be cut off from me if I just go do that after this. Time is it? I have plenty of time. I'll probably just do that. This will be a long one. Bye.
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose.
Yeah, are we gonna talk about it? We're gonna talk about it.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
Anything I should know?
Altegan has returned to Redcliffe Castle and resumed his duties as Lord. The people are returning, slowly but surely. Unfortunately, our show of support for the mages has angered many.
Is anyone surprised by that? I'm not.
I'll leave you to your work.
No one should be surprised by that. Alright. Can I get through here? Yeah. Let's go. I'm almost too big. Whoop, whoop, whoop! Scout! You're in my way! I'm trapped. Okay.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel. Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
I mean, I suppose, but it really didn't seem like it.
Dorian was sure, impossible as it seems.
What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed
Solas
to avoid the future you witnessed.
Solas disapproves of me trusting Dorian. I believe. I believe him. He's far too charming to disbelieve. My baby boy is fully charmed. By Dorian. Yeah, I mean... I didn't actually?
It is never going to happen. We'll stop it.
Remember that. Should you ever feel hesitant about the necessity of the Inquisition's actions. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
He just disapproves of my optimism. Let me see if I can. Upgrading my potions. Oh yeah. Okay, but I only have one God Lotus. Let me see. Increase duration or increase healing. Increase healing. Do that. Yeah, and then I need both of those for that. I mean, this can be this one's yours. Yeah, we're fine.
Here, sir. With Cedric's compliments, sir.
What's the catch this time?
No catch, sir. Said he wanted to help the Inquisition. Plus, I think the herbs were going to go off and nobody wanted to buy them. Think Cedric wanted people to like him.
Well, good enough.
I like a dawn.
You're back. And in one piece.
Thanks.
How are your people holding up?
No one's declared me a heretic recently, so I won't complain.
Alright, well that's good.
Farewell.
Alright, let's go.
The Inquisition supports
You're
free
in the
mages.
shadows.
What's next? Elves running Halam Sharal?
Funny you should say
Cows
that.
milking farmers?
Funny you should say that.
I take it you don't agree?
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given Southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
I feel like that's not what I intended to do, but to be fair, it is sort of what happened. To be fair, alright, sure. But my boy Max is not a politician, alright? He doesn't think through the consequences of his actions. I feel like it's early to flirt. I'm towing the line between it's early to flirt and like I don't want to miss out, you know. This just doesn't seem like a good place to flirt for me. That's risky, but I'm not gonna do it.
What would be wrong with that exactly?
Nothing, at first. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed, by inches.
That's how they
Not
get you.
that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no.
I
saw him before they locked him up.
I missed him.
He looked
Didn't look.
despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
It's pretty fucking tragic to be that. Hi.
Did you know we're actually related, Inquisitor?
Excuse me?
Related?
Oh, not first cousins or anything like that. Can you imagine? You're a Trevelyan, however, and somewhere in dank nethers of my family tree, there was also a Trevelyan. Perhaps he was even the one who ventured to Ostwick to establish the Brudge. We are talking long ago, of course.
You know that off the top of your head.
Not the top. Maybe the lower middle or thereabouts. Bloodlines are serious business in Tevinter. You're taught lessons and tested by strict nannies. I heard your family mentioned, and I had to go through all the old mnemonics, but yes, there it is. I knew there was a reason we looked so much alike.
I'd rather we weren't related. That might make flirting awkward.
Depends on which branch of the family you come from. Regardless, I think we're still good to go. By at least 3 ages.
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
I'm well aware of your finer qualities, believe me.
Of course I believe you. The moment I saw you, I thought, there's a man who knows quality. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, Me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see?
Live in luxurious despair. So good.
What do you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
Oh, baby. Oh, honey. It's really funny because I just had this conversation with him with my Lavelin, and I was at the end of the game. Like,
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
American vibes, that's all I gotta say. US of A vibes.
It just seems so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care. Deeply. About everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
Thanks, babe.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
It's been real. We'll be back for more later.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Cheeky. Cheeky! Hello, alright. Oh, where am I going? Oh, where am I going? Alright, we're gonna come down to Varric.
A learned child is a blessing.
Listen, I'm not saying that the
upon his
Chantry doesn't do
parents
good
and
work.
onto the maker.
But there's more to life than singing and praying. You used to feel that way too.
It's just, there's so many just whole stories in here. Oh. Yeah, this is the one about, yeah.
How I feel has nothing to do with what must be done right now.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the maker.
What's up, buddy?
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But red lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
You mean your wish? your heartfelt wish?
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
We got this, babe.
The Inquisition has the numbers to track down all this lyrium and destroy it.
I hope so. I don't want to think about what happens if it starts a plague. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Oh, hadn't thought of that.
We can't know what's coming. Best not to get too comfortable.
I can't disagree with that. But maybe you should try to relax while you can. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Their relationship is so good. So good. Alright. I want to sell some stuff. Okay, awesome. Oh, this is buy. This one's a level 6, this one's like level 30. Yeah, that one's way up there. Keeping that. Right.
Here, tell Mother Giselle that this is as much as I can spare.
May God bless you.
He had better.
That's such a dick. Alright, out the front door. I'm just gonna talk with the rest of everybody, and then I'm gonna take a break before doing that.
Nice work at Redcliffe. I could help the mages learn to work with Inquisition soldiers if you like. Not that the chief has any apostates in the group.
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
The Templars have holed up in Thorinfar Redoubt. No idea what's happening inside. I could have some of the boys poke around. If nothing else, we'd get a better look at the land.
I do wish. I want to save them. I want to save the Templars. I'm really sad. That's it for now, Krem.
We'll talk later.
It's not a bad idea though. You should totally do that.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
He's like, ugh, magic. Bless.
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
I know, right? If I were a mage, I'd just throw fire at people. That's honest. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
It's pretty spoopy.
Travel safely.
Tell Master Thren the new blade should be ready as soon as her recruits have learned which end to hold.
There was never going to be an easy answer to the mage dilemma.
Boxes.
What you did for the mages took courage. You gave them a chance. Everyone deserves one.
Well, I trust what you have to say. I happen to agree, so you're lucky on that front. I happen to agree with
She who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water.
Let's do that first.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
I know you're worried about having the mages here. Give them a chance to prove themselves.
I'm not questioning their ability or their intentions, but you cannot ignore the risks. I will not endanger the alliance you've created. We need their help. Any precautions taken will be to ensure the safety of our people and the mages themselves. Nothing more.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions. That I'm here is proof of that. But I sympathize with their frustrations.
I so badly want to do this because that's so funny. Like, it's just... He's... What a precious being. This... Cullen, I love you. Alright.
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Alright, and let's... See, girl. Oh. There's one fucker.
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our ward.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it.
Grow up.
It never ends, evidently.
Is there an issue with the mages? Can I help?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
Yeah, sorry about that. Seems to have put you in a big spot.
Well, I hope it works. What other choice do we have?
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
You did disapprove. Strongly, twice. Do you want to put that out?
We wouldn't be here at all if you hadn't stood up against the Chantry.
You're being kind.
You're discounting your role in this.
Let's close the breach. Then we can say how successful I was.
Alright, deal. Alright, deal. Okay, I think not pretty much. I think that's everybody. I'm gonna pick up the cell fruit again. I'm gonna take a quick break. You know, you always need more elf fruit, that's all I gotta say. And there's a bunch of it right here. I don't wanna, you know. here too. Good. Alright. And that... What is that? Oh, that's my special shipments box. Every time. I don't think I've talked to her.
See reason, Lysette. We cannot stay here.
Why not? Word is that the mages will be joining us here in Haven. I hope you've chosen your allies wisely, Harold.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
Amen.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
You sound incredibly Orlesian for having family that comes from Denerim. These seem like the same, like, I can't agree with her. Like, this is like Templars are bad, Templars are bad. Like,
Not every Templar feels that way.
I know. Power can corrupt. It's a delicate balance. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
Anyway, I like her.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Okay. I am going to pause here. I think this video is probably long enough. Anyway, I'm gonna pause here, fill my water bottle, etc., and then we're gonna go close the breach. All right. I will see you then. Peace out, everyone.